Hello, this is Solomon Davis, Right Side Trader. Today is September 23rd, 2023, and it's my weekly market review. I'm reviewing the Dow 30 on a quarterly chart, monthly chart, weekly chart, and a daily chart. This is all for educational purposes only because, as we all know, trading is risky. You can lose money at trading. So please check with your financial advisor. Please check with your significant other and make sure trading is something that is actually suitable for you. If you're interested in learning a little bit about trading, contact us here at Right Side Trading or contact me, sauldavis@yahoo.com. All right, let's take a quick look at these charts and see what's happening here this past week. The Dow is acting a lot like the Russell, in my opinion. It gets where it wants to go sideways. It gets where it's stuck in a range. So I do have a trade out here on the Dow. Although this is the paper account that you're looking at, and I'll let you know. I like setting up my alerts and my trades to duplicate them here, and all to kind of give me a heads up if I'm not in my live account. So I know I need to do something somewhere, even though I should get a text or a page, but sometimes that may not work, so you have to be careful about all that stuff. So that's what you're looking at here. I sold above the market and I sold below the market is the way I usually do it if I'm thinking and doing things halfway decent, so that's that, because I still. Let's get on into the thing. What I'm seeing is that the Dow is at that point of turning bearish on us. But let's maximize these charts and take a closer look and see what we see. Here on the quarterly chart, we are above pivot, and we're still staying above pivot, and we're still staying above our R1 yearly pivot. So they're kind of good, but I definitely play a little tighter. You've seen me talk about the 350 level. The 350 level, I'll let you know I'm somewhere above that. Over here, the 330 level, I'm definitely somewhere below that, and all right, close to that, where I'm actually where my trades are at. So no trade recommendation. These trades have been on, don't try to do it now. Might be too late, and you never know when I'm gonna take them off. That's another reason not to follow other trades. Have your own trading plan. If you need help with a trading plan, contact us here at Right Side Trading, and we can help. But here on the quarterly chart, we're actually getting a bearish harami-looking candle pattern coming up. So that's not good. We since this thing has not yet, attacked and broke these highs yet on any of the indexes. We had a leg down. We can be getting a leg pull back up and get another leg down. With election year coming up next year, usually that doesn't happen, but anything can happen in the market, and if we get another leg down, it will break this low, and that's going to be pretty bad if that actually happens. All right, but let's go ahead and take a quick look at the monthly chart and see what we see, right here on this monthly chart, usually it kind of alternates, but we had this bearish looking pattern up here at the top. We're getting confirmation of that bearish pattern. Volatility has gone up, so it's time to sell. Close your positions, put protection on for your positions if you hadn't already been doing that. When you first saw this bearish looking stuff going on, if you were long and bullish on the market, you can always jump back in. That's the way I say it. It's better to be in cash or play the direction that you're actually seeing. No trade recommendation there, but this is what I see right now. And we have gotten confirmation of this slightly bearish looking pattern. So I'm expecting us to get maybe a little bit into this. That's the whole thing. That's why you see my alert where we are at and then start looking for a reversal. I do not expect us to break these lows. Like I said, if we end up breaking these lows, now we're talking about going all the way back down here to this area somewhere. And I really don't know if that's going to happen. And again, I'm going off of a wick, and I'm going a little bit above 50% of this candle that actually pulled us up out of that, downward, leg. So let's take a quick look at the weekly chart. On the weekly. Let's zoom in a little bit where we can see what's going on here. On the weekly we had this. Let me just come right in here. we had this little area here that I was talking about a while back, this kind of like upside down head and shoulders that I called it, and I was looking for us to break out of here, and I was looking for us to break my 360 level, because right here it said 340 and 320, not even going down. That's 20 points, and 20 points from here would have took us to 360, but we only ended up getting up to about 354, 355, 355, $5 below where I was expecting us to go, but then we did start getting some bearish looking patterns up here at the top, so we should have known at that time it was done. And ever since then, we haven't been able to come back up here and break any of these highs. We've been making lower highs and lower lows. So that's what I see here. And we've made our lower low. The question is, will we get a little bit of a pullback now? We're down at a support 1 level on my pivots. That's just right where we stopped at. And will it bounce at this level? Or will we come on down for the rest of this month? These should be like monthly pivots and come down to a support 2 level monthly pivots, so see what's going to happen there. Our stochastic is actually supporting more to the downside, on this weekly chart. So again, that's why I'm saying we can get another week down, but I'm okay with that because again, based on where I'm at in the market, I'm okay with that. So and that's the whole thing. That's why we kind of do these reviews. You kind of adjust your account accordingly to base it on what you see happening in the market. Let's take a quick look at the daily chart and wrap this on up. The daily noise. What kind of really got me was this whole gap. We had this bearish pattern up here at the top. Let me just zoom in here a little bit right here. Then we got these little dojis. Then we got confirmation, but it was a confirmation with a hammer and all. And then we got a red bearish looking pattern. What was this? This is again, this market wanted to go down, and then it ended up gapping down. And then on that, it kind of okay, you're going down, and it came down here on the weekly pivots. As you can see, this was a pretty big downward push to come all the way down to a support 3 level and actually bounce a little bit. So now next week on the weekly pivots, we will be probably opening up below our pivot. So again, that supports my whole thing that even though the stochastic is down here at the bottom, we're going to be below pivot, and the market tends to stay below pivot when it's below pivot like that and go lower. And then that supports me going pretty close to where if it comes down, the Dow usually doesn't move that much, but in a downward push, I can easily get to my alert, and that's going to tell me, okay, it's time for me to adjust my trade or close my trade. And that's what I do. That's what I have. And I want to close it before any strikes get in the money. And that's one of the things that I do. Or you can look at delta, and there's a lot of other ways you can do it. But I just usually use a price level. And that price level is going to have me where I can still roll my trade and still maybe collect a small credit, ideally. And that's all I really want to share. Got too much into a little trading there. But if you're interested in more in details like that, check out my other videos that I'm going to have out there. Subscribe. I see I got another subscriber. Subscribe, like, and I am going to start. I am trying to put some simple stuff out there on options. I try to explain all the little technical stuff that I do. I try to keep it as simple, where it's straightforward, like I wish someone would have done for me. But I ended up taking classes. That's just what I do. Something I don't understand, I spend the money to to educate myself, and that's what I did. So I'm trying to provide you with some of the things that I've learned. Not everything, since I do actually work with right side trading also, and we try to help you guys out. We've done a lot of studying in the market, and we do have a lot of stuff that actually works, for us, and we wouldn't mind sharing it with you if you're interested. Okay, but that's it. This is Solomon, Right Side Trader. Hope you guys had a great week. Hope you guys are having a great weekend, and I'll talk to you later. Have a good one. Bye.